So what do you say, since I'm not fishing today, we just do a review on my kayak? The Perception Pescador Pilot 12. Show you what I have, show you how I have it rigged. It's been a great kayak. Stable, it's quick, it's not crazy fast. Get it up to about 3.5 miles an hour, just cruising. But let's go through everything that I have on it. You know, it's nothing crazy. Haven't drilled it yet, haven't done anything, but so don't mind the mess. So here it is. I bought it in April. Bought it used. And it's been a great upgrade from what I was using before. Pedal drive. Drives great. I like it. It's smooth. Had to adjust these screws, make it a little bit tighter so it didn't flex back and forth. Did have an issue with this side with the bolt coming out. Right here. So I just got a set of tools with me and I bring it with me, and every once in a while I'll just hit it with an impact. Tighten it down, Loctite. Probably every 6 months or so it'll happen. But just start from the front and we'll work our way back. Haven't done anything to the front. So come up this way. As you can see right here, this is where my transducer cable goes, and we'll go underneath, check it out. Just right there. Oh, almost fell. There to get. Yep. Just bolted in just like that, nice and simple. It does catch, and I had to kind of rethread one of the screws and to make sure it stayed, because it catches on my tailgate extender when I'm loading and unloading. Got hatches. They're good for just like your miscellaneous crap. I mean, they're not that big. There's the only 2 hatches that are on here. This side just houses all my cables for the transducer. Maybe a screwdriver. And then what I am going to do, I'm going to put some accessory rail tracks on both of these, so that way I can have my GoPro mounted up in front. I already said the drive is smooth. Then we have our Yak Attack Omega Pro rod holders with the 8-inch extension, because when I'm out in the ocean, the rod butts are super long and they go about halfway, so it keeps them high enough to where my legs don't hit while I'm pedaling. I've had to replace this cable quite often. There's some type of, it's not aligned correctly with the feeding tubes that are inside, so it messes up the cable. But I mean, it works. I had to remove these because they were rusted. They're the little adjustment areas, so I just fed it through and just did that. It works. It works. This shit sucks. I wish this was a different design. I don't like this at all. What the hell? It goes this way. Gotta clean that out every once in a while. Gotta clean this out from all the salt. Otherwise it gets stiff. Rudder's too small in my opinion. Kayak would steer a lot better if it was something a little bit deeper. Maybe just a touch longer. I think it would steer a lot better. Other than that, steering's kind of okay, but we'll move it and then you can see. I mean, it's smooth. It doesn't give a full turn because of the where I have it mounted, but it still works. The seat, super comfortable. I can spend 10 to 12 hours on this thing and feel perfectly fine. I've done it. At the most, I've gone, I don't know, 12 miles total round trip. You know, about 3 miles offshore. And I don't have an issue with it. I've had, because I primarily fish saltwater, I mean, a lot of stuff is rusting. I had one of the screws break, and I just threw a new screw in it, and it was no big deal. It's sturdy, it's fine. These right here, I have lost one already, so I just replaced both of them actually today. It's a quarter 20, and it works. But $6 for both of them, not that big of a deal. Here's my vests. It's the Onyx, just the Onyx jacket. I got it at Dick's for like $60. It's comfortable. I need to upgrade. I mean, it's the back is kind of thick. It's kind of chunky, but it works. Then here's my radio. Back screen. There we go. There's my radio. It's the HX210 Standard Horizon. It's a decent one. It's like $100. It's only a couple mile range, but it's only straight sight. I mean, it has to be in a straight line. If there's something that's in the way, you're not reaching anybody. My diving fish clip, got to keep all my fish secure. Hog trough for measuring, 30-inch, Bass Pro Shop. It was like $18. Had it shipped, turned out to be like 25. Gotta have your Hurricane fish whack-em bat. Let's see what else. Oh, my paddle, just a standard, just Ozark Trail, just like $40. I mean, it's fiberglass, graphite, fiberglass. I think it's fiberglass. Yeah, it looks fiberglass. It's not aluminum. It's great. Don't have a problem with it. Does its job. Here's my GoPro mount. It's just PVC. Just a noodle. Since these right here suck ass, they're rod holders that came with them. They're molded in. They don't fucking hold rods. It's kind of useless. Besides, I mean, little accessories. I mean, the bat stays in there. I mean, I flipped the kayak once already, or a couple times already. Bat stays in. Put a pool noodle on the bottom of here. Boom. Done. And it stays. Doesn't fall out. I added these flush mount rod holders. I got the wrong size, but they will fit with some of my smaller rod butt handles that are on my rods. Good for trolling, or just good for having extra space. Or accessories, gaffs, stuff like that. I guess catch-all. Got 2 rod holders in the front. I got 3 in the back. Usually what I do is I put my flag, put my gaff, put my net, and then up here will be 2 of my rods. And then these will be rods as well. Depending on what I'm going for, if I'm beach launching, then it's only going to be the box, a rod, and you know the story. Less is better. Rain jacket for lobstering. These little dry boxes, these things are amazing. I use these quite a bit. I have one for my cell phone. That one's for like my wallet and other good stuff. And let's go around, and it's all stickers. And I talked about this. I wish this was a different design for the rudder to release the rudder. As you see, it kind of wraps up and comes. Yeah, it's all right. Same thing. I did another flush mount here. These right here are kind of useless. Cup holder's kind of cool. I'll show you what I've done for the cup holder. Actually, I have it in here, but we use the extra tough cozy. Fits perfect. And do I have an empty bottle of water anywhere? I probably don't. But this will work. Apple juice. Look at that. I mean, fits perfect. It ain't gonna tip out. And it, you know, somewhat keeps your water or apple juice a lot cooler. You need to leave that open because it stinks. Fish finder. I have the Garmin 44 CV Echo Chirp with the coastal mapping. I don't have the battery plugged in right now. It's a great unit. Super easy to use. If you want to see a review on it, let me know. I'll do it. I think I did one in the very beginning and I didn't know shit about it, but maybe I'll do another one. There's my other Omega Pro. And here's my battery box. Just have a 5 milliamp Duracell in there, 12 volt. I have a couple accessory stuff, an on and off switch. Don't really use it. It was for a spotlight during lobster season. And just use a headlamp. That usually sits right back here, just like so. And it doesn't go anywhere unless I tip, and then it's just hanging on by a wire. That's it pretty much of what I usually roll with. I run pretty minimal, but I do have a plan. I plan on my battery box. Let's fold my seat forward. Let's fold this. So I'm actually thinking about getting a hatch I can put either here or put a hatch here so I can have a battery storage compartment. It's the only thing it's going to be for. Just a small hatch, just big enough for the battery. Maybe some storage too for, I don't know, traveling, I guess. Other than that, I mean, it's a great kayak. I pulled up a couple decent fish on it, some bat rays, which I don't like catching. They're kind of, I don't know, mud marlins. They're kind of snotty. But it held. I mean, it didn't, I felt super comfortable. I never thought I was going to tip. I mean, dude had my rod pinned to the rail and just pull and drag at full drag on my... It was a Daiwa Seagate 35H. Don't know the pounds on it, but he pulled drag on it for sure. Fish grips. Gotta have these. They're super small, but they work. I lost a pair already. Bought those off of Amazon. Pliers. Bought these off of Amazon. They're okay. Oh no. These are Ozark Trail. They're okay. Pulled one hook out of a fish and now it twisted. But it still worked. Get these little attachments right here at Walmart. They're like $3 for a 2-pack. It's decent. I mean, $3 to save some gear. Totally worth it. Pool noodles. I recommend pool noodles. I put them on pretty much everything now. I need to put one right here. As my buddy Poncho would know, he just lost his GoPro, his Hero 8, that he just used 2 times, and it went overboard, and it's at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that's my setup. That's my rig. There's my bed extender. Harbor Freight, 20% off coupon. Got it for like $40. It's worth it. Saves the tailgate, saves the... you know, the kayak from the possibility of warping when it gets super hot. Kayak cart rack that I use is the same height as the bed of my truck, so it just slides in and out. Okay, well, if there's anything that you guys would like to see with the kayak, or what you think would be a good addition to the kayak, let me know. Oh, this right here, when I bought it used, it didn't come with it. My buddy Zach, he actually hooked it up. He had an extra one. It's dirty. That's from me. It's lobster season right there. Lobster season destroys stuff and makes everything a mess. Oh, did this right here, little sound dampening. I used shoe glue or sole glue to mount it. So I mean, that it's permanent now. It ain't ever coming off unless you use a grinder. This is floor matting from Harbor Freight. It was like $5 for 10 feet. It's great. I like it. Everything drains out perfect. Doesn't hold water. So there's that. Oh, this kind of sucks. So when you get kelp wrapped, come on. I just adjusted this. Oh, there's a pin in it. Haha. So when you get kelp wrapped, let's set this down and hope it doesn't fall. This is a pain in the ass to get unwrapped. Because this area is super tiny. And you gotta get your fucking adjustment right. So, get kelp wrapped. That's how much room that you have to work with. You gotta like feed your hands down in here. I can get 2 fingers in on one side. That kind of sucks. That right there needs a design change. They need to make this area wider right here. And I think it would be better. Or even go back just a touch further. But then again, short people, yeah, you get the point. But yeah. Oh well, like I said again, it's a great kayak. Well, there you have it. That's my perception. Pescador Pilot 12 with just add-ons, no modifications besides this. Alrighty, well, we'll see if I go fishing next week over the weekend. It's supposed to rain, so I might not. If it doesn't, I might. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my videos. And I think I'm getting a little bit better at making them. I would hope so. But let me know what you guys want to see. Somebody said something about knots. They want me to tie knots. Any modifications, whatever. I don't know. Let me know. See you guys next time.